Welcome back. Long time no see. Yeah, that I saw the comments talking about the Oakland game. Yeah, I didn't even bet the Tigers team total under either. I said it on the show. Probably liked Oakland, Toast like Oakland, and I didn't freaking bet it. Leaving money on the table. I sent an email to Toast. Will probably be in any second, I think. Oh, whoops, I sent the wrong email to Toast. There you go. Toast, if you're watching, I just sent you the right one. My bad. Yeah, Frog. Yeah, and there was a stretch, I want to say late July into August, where the A's were terrible, but their first 5 money line was cashing at plus 130 every day. They were just had the lead and then would blow it. So, I mean, I wonder if this A's first 5 thing. Here's Toast. I hear you. There you go. You are now in the stream. All right. So, yeah, everyone was celebrating the A's game except me because I was the only one that didn't bet it.
Oh, really?
I wrote Tigers team total under on my possibles list and then left it off.
Yeah, I hit Tiger or Oakland team total and Oakland money line. I didn't put money line on my ticket because Beaver had already sent it out, so I figured people already knew. So I'm like I said, I'm just glad everybody got a little win in their pocket early. Yeah. I also have the Cardinals too.
They were up. They're up. What 2-0? 3-0 now. 3-0.
Yeah. The only thing that I'm mad is that I got in my head about Cleveland. Like I let the day off, get in my head. And then also last night I screwed up really bad. I was like looking at the splits and they're like heavy lefties, but I saw the S and I thought they were righties. And I was talking to Beaver and Beaver's like, "Are you high?" I'm like, "What?"
Yes.
Like,
but what's that have to do with anything?
He's like, "Dude, you're way off." I'm like, "Oh my God." So, yeah.
So, but the Minnesota's got the bases loaded in the 6th, though.
I saw it, yeah.
So like maybe it's a good thing we're not on Cleveland. So what's up, guys? Let's we got 8 games to get through. It's just us 2 though. Prop Beaver said he wanted the evening off, and it's Saturday, and I'm not a slave driver, so of course.
Yet here I am. Just kidding. No, I actually like these. This is like a getaway time for me. So
right. So, all right. First up, we got Blue Jays Yankees. You hit a real nice Blue Jays bet yesterday. That being said, I want to blindly back Gausman, but this line and the fact that the Yankees got blanked yesterday, I like Schmidt. I like Schmitty at home. I think it's a sharp spot to play the Yankees and fade Gausman personally.
I'm not going to talk you off that. I played Jays first 5. Didn't want to have anything to do with the Blue Jays bullpen. Essentially, everybody from Toronto's bullpen went yesterday. They didn't pitch very much, but still not something I want to deal with. I will say though that the Yankees bullpen. Again, Ian Hamilton has been a stud, but Clay Holmes is shaky. Caleb Ferguson's kind of shaky. Jonathan Loizaga, Johnny Lasagna, as I like to call him, just went on the IL, the 60-day IL. So a lot of the Yankees' major pieces in the back end are missing too. Again, I picked Gausman at first 5 at this cheap price. I understand that the Toronto bats are gross, but like I pointed out yesterday, they do seem to hit a little bit better in Yankee Stadium. I think they had multiple chances yesterday in the first 5 that they didn't cash. Obviously, we were on the full game, so it didn't matter. But my point is, I think they could have had more than 3 runs than they had ended up with yesterday. Obviously, the Yankees getting blanked does scare me a little bit, but Gausman has been absolutely fantastic. They pushed his start back a little bit from the first of the season because he had a little bit of a hip issue.
Oh, is that why? I was wondering why.
Yeah. So, but in 2 starts last year in Yankee Stadium, 13 total innings, no runs, 21 strikeouts. The dude is just absolutely fucking blanked this Yankees team. And that even in Toronto too. The numbers against this Yankees team last year were fantastic. And he opened up the start of the year against Toronto, 4 1/3 innings, only 1 run and 6 strikeouts, no walks. So I have no problem backing Gausman. 100% I get you with Clark Schmidt being at home and whatnot. I mean, he doesn't have terrible numbers against Toronto. He had one really a good start, one bad start against them. It is take it with a grain of salt. But I do think the Yankees have a huge lineup advantage, so there's that.
I'm a little worried. So I think the Yankees are the move, and especially with what you said about Toronto's bullpen being pretty taxed, I think the Yankees will win this game. But we've now seen the Yankees lineup get shut out 2 of the last 3 games, and one of them was against a dominant righty starter in Zach Gallen. So here they are seeing another dominant righty starter who Toast just said has good numbers pitching in Yankee Stadium. It's ugly because these Toronto bats are terrible. It's not a lineup you could trust, but as Toast said, for some reason they show up in Yankee Stadium. I think I'm going to put Yankees up because that's the only way I go. I wouldn't take Toronto here. But if I could see Toronto at this minus 105 price if they had the bullpen, but there's just no bullpen. Not to mention, this is already a very injured bullpen.
Yeah, as much as I talked about the Yankees being hurt, Romano and Swanson are Toronto's 2 best arms. They haven't had them all year, so that's not like it's a new thing today, but those are their best 2 arms. There's no question. And Chad Green went yesterday, so that's their best arm coming out of the bullpen. I understand that.
I'm betting it. I'm going to bet it.
Yeah, I understand that Yimi Garcia is a co-closer, but he is just not a guy that I can trust at this point. Not right now. I need to see a little bit more out of him, but yeah. No argument with the Yankees from your side, from my side with you.
All right, I wrote Yankees money line down. Our poll agrees with me. I thought the poll would be coming in on Toronto. Yankees got blank, Gausman on the mound, but no, our viewers are sharper than that. They agree Yankees on the move. 53%, 38%. So for the most part, people leaning towards the Yanks here. Next game. Whoops, I have it set up for 3, so. 1 second. 1 sec. There we go. All right, Houston, Texas next, and this game. What the hell last night? The hell was that?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm not like making excuses, but Adolis Garcia hit a 3-run bomb with the ball at his eyes. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we all know that the Texas our offense is fantastic. I mean, it is what it is. They had a good night. There's no question about that. This game was a pass for me. I mean, I wanted to play over, but at this point, I cannot trust the Astros bats. They show up one game, they're non-existent the other. So I guess this would be the game they show up, going by the recent trends. That's kind of a joke, but I'm just saying that I just can't trust this Astros bats. Tried to get behind them after first game of a road trip. It's one of the spots I like in Major League Baseball. They looked like crap yesterday. I don't trust John Gray. I don't trust JP France either. John Gray had 2 starts against the Astros. His last 2 starts against the Astros last year went 11 innings, gave up 14 hits and 11 runs. 5 walks. I mean, it was really, really bad. But JP France, the one time that he went into Texas, went 5 innings and gave up 5 runs himself. So I understand that it looks like maybe like an easy over with the history and stuff, but I don't really trust this Astros lineup. So I mean, I guess Texas or pass for me. Or pass? But yeah, I guess under would work too. This is just, I had a really hard time with this one, to be honest with you.
Man, I want to take the Stros.
Trust me, I wanted to too, but I can't get behind JP France. And I think that he got kind of lucky against the Yankees. He kind of only given up
bullpen usage. Give me something. Tell me Texas is missing an arm. Give me a reason.
No, Texas is 100% fresh. I can guarantee. I know that for a fact.
Damn it. Oh, shit. Yeah, they're missing. They don't have one. Every single arm is available.
Yeah. So that's why I said it's just really hard. Astros have everybody available.
What the hell is this price then? What is this price?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I said it was really hard for me. Like, I truly think it's kind of like a coin flip. Both. I mean, I actually think under 10 is probably the best move. I'm not going to bet that. But if I gun to my head situation, I'd probably end up being under because both bullpens are good to go. Both these. I mean, yeah. Again. Astros have scored 4, 1, 3, 3, 10, 1, 8, and 2 their games. So it's really a coin flip of what Astros team's going to show up. So
yeah, I guess if I'll put something up for the show, I'll co-sign the under, but doesn't sound like I can get to anywhere with this one. Our poll is 44%, 38%. So there's a lot of people watching that are betting the Astros. So I thought this seems like a game where, like, after what happened last night, after the start to the season for Houston, the World Series champs at home with JP France on the mound at this price, how am I not seeing 80% of that poll on Texas? Maybe I'm misreading how people feel about these two teams, I guess. Whatever. Next game.
It's a weird one.
Yeah, I can't. I would like to bet the Astros to bounce back, but there's just no way I could do it responsibly. All right, White Sox Royals, and the Royals are laying minus 225 juice.
Just unbelievable.
Oh my lord.
Unbelievable.
What is this, the Twilight Zone?
Yeah. Okay. I will say this. The White Sox are bad. They got even worse yesterday, losing Robert now that he's hurt. So he's not going to be in the lineup today. So what was an already bad lineup, or no, I guess I don't think he's going to be in the lineup. Yeah, he's not going to be in the lineup today. He pulled his hamstring or whatever. So you take Robert out of that lineup. It's just really hard. I mean, you're looking at guys like Gavin Sheets, Andrew Vaughn, Fletcher, Lopez, Maldonado, Benintendi leading off. It's really, really ugly. I actually think, and I didn't bet this, but I was looking at bets for the show and bets that I think that I would like in this game. The weather's still kind of shitty in Kauffman Field. Ballpark Pal has it minus 26% home runs, just not a great run environment. I was thinking first 5 under 5. And say why under? Well, Flexen, I don't even think he looked terrible against Atlanta. Obviously, he gave up 4 runs in 4 innings, but that is the Braves. And I don't think the Royals are even close to that level in the same planet as them. So I do expect Flexen to not get absolutely throttled, because in no way, shape, or form has the Royals shown us that they can smash righties at all. And then Michael Wacha has been nothing but consistently good for the last 3 seasons. So there's no reason for me to think that he's not going to pitch well either. 5's just a lot, but it also, with these two teams, it makes me kind of wonder why it's 5 in the first place. But I guess with Flexen on the mound, but that's a really, really high number to me. I would have probably taken it at 4.5. So to see it at 5 is kind of scary. But gun to my head, first 5 under 5 for me. There's just no way I can lay 200 with the Royals.
Well, you and Prop Beaver put $150 in my pocket yesterday by telling me to take first 5 under 4.5 in this exact series, and it worked. How did Wacha look in his first start? I see he's got a 5.40 ERA, but how did he look?
He looked pretty good, I think. I mean, he went on. It was Baltimore. He went 5 innings. He gave up 3 runs. The 3 runs came in the 4th inning. So I mean, he was pitching pretty damn well until the 4th inning. He gave up a single and then a home run to Mountcastle. He got out of the inning and he was done.
So how was that 3 runs? How was that 3 runs?
Single. Oh, sorry. There was another hit in between there. My apologies.
All right, I'll tell you, because I mean, you told me to do this yesterday and it paid off. So I'll tell you on this. Let's bet this. First 5 total. Let's see. Royals, White Sox. Okay. Wow. Caesars has got a really juiced 5.5. FanDuel under 5.5 at minus 140. Here we go. 5 at minus 115. Yeah. Looks like 5 at minus 115 on BetMGM is going to be my best bet here.
BetMGM. So,
1 sec, guys.
yeah.
Let me get this bet.
I mean, I don't think the chance in hell the Royals lose. Maybe if you're like really trying to find something, like if you're a Royals fan and you wanted to bet this, maybe Michael Wacha to record a win. But I worry about him staying in the game long enough that sometimes it just
right. And like I know everyone's expected the Royals bats to be dramatically improved, but like, is this a lineup you can count on to definitely have a lead after 5? Like, no way. God damn it, Cavs. Man, I'm gonna. All right, hit that.
I ended up not betting the Dodgers, and their price dropped like 30 cents. They were down to like minus 150.
Damn, really? I guess I got them to. I got the run line.
Well, they got second and third, 1 out or 2 outs, first inning.
Dope. First 5 total runs. Then BetMGM is so like. 5, 1 minus 115. In. Okay. Sorry about that. So, yeah, I'm going to put it up for me, too. I'm tailing toast on this one. It paid off yesterday. Sorry for the delay. So, yeah, our poll, everyone's clicking the Royals, and, I mean, I get it. I don't, as much as I would love to take the White Sox at the huge number. The Royals.
What's crazy is the Royals are getting priced like this, and you're still getting St. Louis at a decent price. Like, and I don't feel like the White Sox and the Marlins are much different. But.
Right. Next. And, dude, if anything, the White Sox are probably better than the Marlins.
Yeah. God, this was a hurtful game yesterday. This one hurt.
I saw Brewers one in the bottom of the ninth, right?
Yeah, but they were winning like the whole game. Logan Gilbert was just giving up home runs and home runs and home runs, and then Seattle finally came back and tied the game in the top of the ninth, and then Munoz came in and walked literally 4 guys to win the game for the Brewers. No hits, no nothing, just 4 walks at the bottom of the ninth. That said, I'm on Seattle today. First 5 only. First 5 money line for Seattle at plus 100 on Caesars. So first and foremost, I like what I saw to Seattle yesterday from the bats coming alive in the second half of that ball game. I wish it would have came a little bit earlier, but I think scoring 5 runs that first game out of the road trip, especially coming late after coming from behind, I think that's a solid step in the right direction for this team. Bryce Miller, if you take a look at his stats, first thing you're going to say is like, well, he's really not that good. I mean, his last couple of starts, he's given up 4 runs to Boston, 4 runs to Houston, 6 runs to Texas, 5 runs to the Rays. But look at those teams that he's faced. I mean, Boston, solid lineup. Houston, solid lineup. This is last year. Texas, World Series champion, solid lineup. The Dodgers, a solid lineup. The Rays at home in the Trop, a solid lineup. So he's faced a solid team after solid team. So seeing this Brewers lineup that, again, they're winning games, but they win 3 games against the Mets. They won a game against Minnesota. I'm just not going to automatically think that the Brewers are a fantastic hitting team because of that. DL Hall on the ground for the Brewers. Not much to go off of. A converted reliever now that's going to be a starter in Milwaukee after the trade with Corbin Burns. 2 starts last year. They were both on the road. I just don't really know what to expect from him. But I do know what to expect from Bryce Miller, and I expect him to pitch really well here today. Like I said, he's faced a lot of really, really strong lineups in his past. So I don't think that this Brewers lineup is going to be too much for him. So like I said, Seattle first 5 for me. Take a shot. I get if people don't want to tell me, but I do think it's the right side.
I feel like Bryce Miller is a significant pitching advantage over DL Hall.
So do I, but yeah.
But the Mariners are underdogs in this game, which means odds makers think Seattle's lineup is truly that cold or that shit.
Yeah, and against lefties, they're definitely not as strong against lefties. But I will say Julio Rodriguez very strong versus lefties. Mitch Garver, who they brought in, 144 WRC plus against lefties. Mitch Haniger, who they brought in last year from San Francisco, he played for them once before, but very solid against lefties. Ty France as well. Dylan Moore. So they do have multiple guys now that they didn't have last year that can hit lefties. So it's a little bit different. But yes, the Seattle lineup is putrid. There's no question about that.
Would you because I was going to say, hey, Brewers probably not going to have Uribe, but the Mariners aren't going to have Munoz, and maybe we don't even want him out there right now.
I was just about to say, yeah, it's going to be a coin flip.
I'm not telling you on this.
Yeah, no, I get it. I do like my first 5. I still think that the Milwaukee bullpen is a little bit better than people think they are with Piams and Milner and Peguero. So we'll see what happens. Uribe doesn't hurt, or definitely hurts, but I still think that they might hold a little bit of advantage. Plus they're at home. So I just feel like if Seattle doesn't come out early and score a couple runs, it's not going to matter. So.
Okay. All right. So Seattle first 5 money line. I'm not betting this game. 2 teams that are tough to figure out. I think the Brewers are a little bit overpriced. The people are jumping the gun to the hot start, but
same here. But it's hard to make a.
But yet, Seattle, if Seattle's going to score 2 or less runs, how can you bet them in any situation?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
So next game. All right, we got Arizona, Atlanta. Snakes got it done. You hate to see it.
Damn right.
You hate to see it.
No, the Snakes lost yesterday.
What do you know about? I thought they were winning. Oh, they blew
No,
it
they
at the
lost.
end. They blew a lead.
Yeah.
though. Yes.
Yeah. So we cashed our parlay.
Yeah,
I don't know if you
I
were
remember.
playing it, but
No,
yeah.
now, after you said that, I remember everyone in the Discord going, Braves. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. So
I was huge because I had Acuna in a huge hit parlay too, and he was the only one. He was 0 for 4 until the 9th inning and ripped a double. So that was nice.
So, Fott pitching against Max Fried, who did not get off to the strongest start this season. To be honest, Max Fried, what was that, 3 playoffs ago, was like untouchable.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't really shown us a ton since. I mean, I feel like it's been kind of downhill. He's been hurt a couple times in there. Is Max Fried still an elite pitcher?
I don't know. That's literally
That's the
what
question,
I said in my
right?
write-up. Yeah, that's kind of what I said in my write-up. I have 2 bets. I played Arizona money line at plus 180 on Caesars, and I played Arizona team total over 3.5 at minus 120 on DK. Is Max Fried all right? I don't know. He allowed 3 runs to the Phillies in less than an inning in his first start. He was removed because of his hamstring discomfort, and now he's going to go a week later, and I'm supposed to think that he's just 100% and ready to go. Not to mention the fact that I really like what Arizona. Damn it! I just clicked out of my thing. Really like what Arizona's doing at the plate. They don't strike out a lot. They've got multiple guys that can hit left-handed pitching, especially guys like Marino down at the bottom of the lineup that can hit lefties. So I don't have all the names in front of me. I clicked out of it, but there's Marte is another guy that really does lefty.
Yeah, Marte.
So I really am not worried about the Arizona bats in any way, shape, or form. Brandon Pfaadt pitching for Arizona was good against the Rockies. It's the Rockies. It is what it is. But he's been really, really good for the Arizona Diamondbacks, not to mention the fact that the Braves have never seen this kid before, so that's an advantage there. So yeah, I mean, I think this is a really good spot for Arizona. I don't think that the Braves are going to win every single game. 2 of the Braves' last 3 games have went to extra innings. So sooner or later they're going to win one, or they're going to lose one. I understand they've lost this year. I'm just saying that after last night, I feel like that was pretty lucky. So yeah, I'll take my chances with Arizona at a huge plus price. And like I said, I split my money up. So if Arizona scores and they end up losing late, I'm sitting even.
I kind of like that, and I think I'm going to bet it. But real quick, JD in the comments, he goes, you know how the Minnesota had the bases loaded, then they had 2 men on, and there's a bunch of good Cleveland keeps getting out of the jam. He says, I got under 7.5 at the Guards game. I've smoked an entire pack of cigarettes already.
Bro, I know how that is. If there's one person in the world, I know that feeling.
Yo, I feel like everyone in this chat can relate to that. So, dude, I kind of feel the same way, and I'm a Fried guy. Like, I love Fried, but he's just is he still being priced like the pitcher like he was in the playoffs? So like, well, what was that, 2021? It's a long time ago since we've seen him pitch.
I mean, he was good last year. I'm not trying to make a case that he was bad,
though.
Yeah, I mean, but I also think that it really helps having that Atlanta offense behind you.
Of
and
course.
When you can obviously get away from making mistakes and stuff like that. So I'm just saying, yeah. I just don't think he's healthy. Like that's what I'm saying. And if he only goes 3 or 4 innings, like I'll take my chances against that Braves bullpen that I'm really not in love with. So
I think I'm going to tell you, and probably part of it is doing a little bit of gambling here on Saturday, but it's a big plus price. It's a fun thing to root for. Actually, what's the plus 1.5? I know you're going to hate this.
I didn't even look.
I got it right here. Hold on.
Jesus Christ. The Cubs have the bases loaded, no outs.
Oh, what the hell, bro?
Oh my God. What is happening? They might have the out at second. I don't know. It's going to probably go to replay, but yeah, just crazy.
I can get a plus 1.5 at minus 115 on bet 365.
Yeah, no, he's safe. It's going to be bases loaded.
What the hell is wrong with the Dodgers?
I will say it's kind of bloop shit, but yeah, they're definitely down. Really curious to see the pie charts on the next game.
Let me just bet this real quick. Sorry. 1.5. All right, good. All right, next game. So we got Rays Rockies. Looks like pie charts aren't anything. I mean, slightly leaning towards Tampa. Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the poll, Arizona won it. There's a lot of people out there taking the Snakes in that game. So we're a Snakes program tonight.
I like that.
I like it.
Rockies. Okay,
so is that price? It's supposed to be. By the way, this graphic says Rays -120. It's supposed to be -145. So Tampa's laying -145. Colorado's +120. That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. This is Colorado wins yesterday on a walk-off grand slam.
Was that wow? I didn't know that. Well, I guess I should have. They won by 3. And
just absolutely unreal.
Welcome back Coors Field.
Yeah, and I lost my first 5 under. It just kills me. I honestly, I feel like this price is just a little too cheap with the Rays, to be dead honest.
Way too cheap.
I didn't bet it yet, but like I said, I wanted to see the pie charts to make sure I wasn't getting into something crazy. But the Rays have everybody in their bullpen available. I mean, Colorado does too, but those are just guys. And their setup guy went 22 yesterday. Tyler Alexander.
I'm taking Tampa regardless of what you do. I'm on Tampa here.
Yeah, I mean, Tyler Alexander had a bad start against the Rockies in 2022, but that was at home in the Trop. I mean, he went on the road in Philadelphia. This is obviously all last year. On the road to Philadelphia, went 3 innings, gave up a run. On the road in Baltimore, 7 innings, 0 runs. I mean, obviously he had some stink clunkers up in there as well, but it's there. I just don't know what to expect from Ryan Feltner. He's pretty much going out there and giving you 4 to 5 innings and giving up 3 or 4 runs every time he gets there. So, yeah, now that I can see that the Tampa Bay side isn't super juiced as far as the public money and stuff like that, I'm going to end up taking Tampa as well.
You know what? I think I could pair.
Trying to find
you compare Tampa money line and Royals money line to get +144.
Yeah, I can see that. The only 3 people in the Colorado lineup that you have to worry about against the lefties is Chris Bryant, who has been terrible since he won a World Series. Nolan Jones is a stud, and then Brandon Rogers, who's pretty good too. But as long as those two Jones and Rogers don't beat you, we should be all right.
I just took the money line at -144 on FanDuel. I just paid the juice. So did you bet it, or were you saying you would go Tampa?
I'm literally doing it right as we speak right now. I just hadn't had time to check the money, but yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, Tampa to bounce back. I mean, 1 game back at Coors Field, everyone's like, "Oh, the Rockies aren't that bad." No, they are that. They are quite literally that bad. So yeah, let's go Rays here.
They are that bad, yes. Anyways, Philly.
72% on the Rays. So everyone and our viewers, we're all on Tampa. So we need Snakes and Rays tonight. Snakes and Rays. That's what we need as a program. 2 games left. Padres. They ended up. Wait.
They lost.
They lost. Okay, right. 3-2.
Yeah. So
wait, is that the Yankees, Michael King?
Yeah.
He's a starting pitcher for the Padres now?
Yeah, he was a starter for the Yankees too.
Yeah, for a little bit.
So public service announcement as a Padres fan. If you're going to bet this team, you got to bet them first 5. I don't know what's going on.
It's not too late to jump on the Mets bandwagon now. It's turning up.
I'll keep that in mind. I still believe that the Padres have a very good bullpen. I don't understand the usage. I understand that Suarez went 33 pitches the other day, but he had a day off in between. He didn't pitch the days before that. And we were up by 1 in the 9th yesterday, and we sent out De Los Santos, and he made it 6 fucking pitches. Unbelievable. So Padres won that first 5. Padres, I'm pretty sure, I haven't checked, but I'm almost positive the Padres' first 5 is a wagon. They continue to win first 5.
I can pull it up right here.
Yeah, you should look, because I'm pretty sure I would assume they're pretty good. I don't trust the Padres really versus righties as much as I do versus lefties. The reason that I liked Padres yesterday is because they had seen what's his face, Jordan Hicks before. Well, the Giants just saw Michael King, and Michael King only went 4 innings. Here's the thing though. He had 7 walks, Yeah, 7 walks in that game. And the Padres smoked San Francisco. That was the game that after I had bet the Giants. But anyway, they smoked them, and Michael King did not look good in a victory. Like I said, 7 walks. So I don't think he has 7 walks again. I mean, because if you look past the previous 6 starts, he had 7 total walks combined in those 6. So that was really out of the ordinary. I just don't know much to say about this Keaton Wynn guy. He's really faced 2 teams, the Rockies twice and the Dodgers twice, and then Seattle and Toronto a little bit farther back, like way farther back in 2023. So, yeah, Young Hoo Lee under strikeouts. That's what I did for this game. That's another one. I always play his under strikeouts. But as far as the same, like, yeah, I would, I guess, under Padres first 5. But yeah, this one is really hard. Yeah, that's it. I don't know.
Dodgers got out of that, by the way. Dodgers got out of that unscathed. Welcome to Cubs baseball. 0 runs allowed. Yeah, I'm not doing shit in this game.
Yeah, no.
By the way, I don't. Look, maybe I'm just completely wrong, but I don't think the Giants are good. I know you guys do. Maybe I'm wrong in saying I think the Padres are good. So maybe I'm wrong, but I also think you guys are wrong in saying the Giants are good.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. The Padres have been more profitable this season than the Giants. Is that accurate?
They've played 2 more games though, too. So that doesn't. I think that helps. Probably.
By the way, first 5, the Padres 7-3.
Told you. Yeah.
Giants first 5 2-6.
Wagons.
So you got.
I'm telling you, I swear to God, we lose every game in the bullpen because you don't know what decision Mike Schultz is going to make. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
All right. So Padres first 5 sounds good to me. I'm not going to bet that though.
No, I did bet Lee under strikeouts. Everybody.
Next up, final game.
Favorite game on the board for me.
This is your favorite game on the board?
Yep.
Hold on. Let me. Boston, LA, Whitlock versus. Oh, you're on Boston.
No.
What? What are you on?
I'm on the Angels.
You're fading Kamish's boy, Whitlock?
Yep. And I like it a lot.
Oh my God! All right. I mean, I'm all ears.
Yep, I'm pulling up my little thing here with Boston's little cheat sheet. Okay, so first and foremost, I mean, obviously Boston won last night. How did they win? Hitting the long ball over and over and over again. And then the game got tied, and then they hit a long ball in the 8th and the 9th inning with Duran with the exclamation, and then O'Neill with the exclamation point. So brings us here to today. Garrett Whitlock, Reed Detmers. First and foremost, Whitlock, absolute stud, no question about that. His first start against Seattle, 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 8 strikeouts, no walks. I have nothing to say about Garrett Whitlock bad. I will say though is that he did struggle in LA his last start there last year, only 4 innings, gave up 6 hits, 4 runs, but I do think he's a better pitcher. Now, Reed Detmers on the other hand, I think that he could be, one of those bet on pitchers that I talk about that nobody wants to talk about. His last 7 starts, I've been really watching this guy, and he's been really, really good. Keep in mind, we won a ticket with him in Baltimore, where he went up to Baltimore, his first start this year on the road, 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 run. Like I said, against that Baltimore team, that's very good. But even before that, the end of the year, at home against Texas, 7 innings, 1 run. On the road against the Rays, 4 innings, 0 runs. On the road against Seattle, 7 innings, 3 runs. Against Baltimore, 6 2/3, 1 run. Against Philadelphia, 4 runs. I mean, I can keep going on, but Reed Detmers is a very, very solid pitcher that I trust. Now, let's go to that Boston lineup versus left-handed pitching. Well, the only person that really, really is going to scare you against left-handed pitching is going to be Trevor Story. Well, guess what happened? Trevor Story got hurt yesterday, so he's not going to be in the lineup. So now you're only looking at 3 players in that Boston lineup that's going to hurt you against left-handed pitching, and that's going to be Tristan Casas, Tyler O'Neill, who's been very hot, so we're going to have to definitely be careful around him. But we could pitch around him, and then Bobby Dahlbach, who can't seem to stay up in the major league, so I don't really worry too much about him. Then let's get to the bullpens. Well, Boston, who is going to throw in the Boston bullpen? Kenley Jansen, 3 of the last 4 nights. Chris Martin, 3 of the last 4 nights. Wisnowski gave up a grand slam last night and pitched 25 pitches. So their top 3 arms are 2 of them are gone, and 1 of them is extremely gassed. Anaheim has everybody in their bullpen except for Soriano last night, who went 43 pitches.
I'm in.
Thank you. All over LA tonight. I think it's a fantastic spot for them. I'm in. Yep, Angels up, baby. Light that halo up, as that GIF says.
I liked the whole delivery, and then the Boston Gas bullpen was the icing on the cake. Also, I like Detmers too. So
yeah, he's a lot better than people give him credit for. So
yeah, like he's for some reason he's like branded as a shitty starter. Detmers he's all right. Like, he's not bad.
Yeah, he's definitely had some rough stretches, but it's one of those public perceptions where I've had 2 bad starts and they're bad forever.
I'm in on the Angels. Cool. So I'm putting Angels up for me. Do we want to do a? We might as well. I mean, we got the March Madness show at 5. Let's do a evening game community parlay. I think our morning one has the Orioles in it though.
They're gonna lose.
Yeah, the Pirates just hit a 3-run home run, and the Marlins just lost again. So the Marlins are officially still winless. What the fuck?
I literally have 3 units. Well, 4 if you count the alt number on that team total under for the season.
That's crazy. The Marlins. I honestly think they might be the worst team. The worst MLB team I've ever seen in my lifetime, as far as like not just like the record and the start. It's just like what pieces does that team even have? Like, are they gonna win 45 games this year?
Maybe.
Crazy.
I can't believe it was Joey Bart that fucking hit the home run. He's only been in fucking Pittsburgh 2 days.
All right, so we got the Yankees money line. Astros, Rangers. They like the Rangers. White Sox, Royals. For who?
The Reds. But the only reason I said that is because that brings up who? Jake Fraley.
What just happened?
He just singled. He moved the runner though. Productive out.
Come on, Sev, get out of this.
Damn.
So we're going to take first and second place from this poll for Community Parlay.
I wish the Orioles wouldn't have won so easy yesterday because, yeah. Them winning so easy didn't make me worry about the cheap price today, and I probably should have been a little bit worried about it.
2 men on for the Dodgers. Rojas just singled. And yeah, someone asked about tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, me and Toast will be live tomorrow. There's 14 games. No, there's 15 games, I think. So there's not going to be. What we'll do is we won't do like an afternoon one. We'll do one show in the beginning.
They're all the same time too.
Maybe we'll do 11 a.m. instead of 11:30. Because we're gonna go through all of them, and then we'll shut it down for the day, and we won't come back for a second one. So it'll be one long ass show at 11 a.m. But I mean, there's so many games to get to. So,
and then we get Sunday night baseball, Astros, Rangers. Blanco coming off of his no hitter.
Someone says, Kyle, admit you don't watch baseball. My man, I watch more baseball games in 1 month of the season than you probably watch in the season. I have 11 TVs in here, specifically so I can watch every single game. Right now, I am handicapping NBA, so I am not handicapping these MLB games. I'm just betting based on what these guys say. But once NBA slows down, yeah, I watch a lot of baseball.
Jeff McNeil, air 1-0 Cincy.
You guys should live stream watching games. You know, we're gonna start doing that in the Discord. I didn't realize how easy those voice channels were, because a lot of times
that was smooth this morning.
Yeah, we were just hanging out in there. Jess started it. She was handicapping tennis games.
She's a wizard with the Discord.
Yeah, so yeah, she was just handicapping her tennis games, and then people were in there listening. So I will 1 sec. So yeah, what I'll do is A lot of times the games are on and I'm sitting here working. I'll just go live in the Discord and like a voice chat, whatever. Kyle admit you don't watch badminton. You watch your mouth. Scandinavia's hit 7 straight overs in Eastern European badminton.
Dude, oh my gosh. I wish I had the link. The video that I sent you of that guy talking to the town hall. He's like, I got 6 baby mamas in the Dallas Metroplex area.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit was funny. All right, Yankees and Rangers are the first 2 legs of the community parlay.
Oh, shit. I'll do that. Hold on.
Yankees, Rangers.
It's going to be juicy because none of these are big favorites either.
Exactly. And then we got
Throw the snakes in there, you cowards.
No, they didn't vote for the snakes. Snakes are out.
Ah.
So we got Rays, Rockies, Rays money line. We got Giants money line they voted for. Did they vote for Giants or I forget?
I hope so because cannot trust that Padres team right now.
Yes, Giants. Red Sox, Angels, they voted for. We like the Angels. I didn't even look at who they voted for because I just knew who I liked. They voted for Angels. Cool. They're with us on the Halos. And I'm missing a game. Did I skip one?
I think you skipped the KC game.
No, Royals was in the last one.
Oh, okay. Oh, then I don't know.
How many late games are there? There's 8?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh,
8.
there's only there's 8, right? What am I missing?
Yeah. Toronto, New York, Seattle, Milwaukee, Arizona, Atlanta.
Seattle, Milwaukee. And they voted for the Brewers. All right, there we go. Let's finish out this community parlay. First and second place. Sorry. The NBA League Pass, you get to see all the halftime performances when it goes to commercial break because you don't get commercials. This lady with the bowls on the tricycle.
Oh my God, I love
wild. Her. I always wonder how these people, like, where they find these talents. Like, how did she discover that she could balance herself on a unicycle while kicking bowls?
When we were at the Mavericks game against the Spurs, the guy at halftime show did like a portrait of Kyrie Irving and he was like throwing the paint at the screen at the thing or whatever. It was crazy. It was so cool. It looked just like Kyrie Irving too, and he was literally. Like,
I saw that. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep.
It's crazy. It's very, very, very cool to see. I mean, I can't even draw a stick figure, so to see people do that just blows my mind.
The Discord is it's $30 a month to subscribe to the website, and the Discord's part of the subscription. You get like all of our picks, mine, Toast, Scoop, Prop Beaver, like everyone that works for us in our company. You get their picks and then access to the Discord, and then you get my MLB models. That all comes with it. But the Discord is not. You need to have a login to get into the Discord.
Looks like the Rays are going to win that one.
It's Rays and Angels. I'm proud of the group for putting Angels in. Honestly, I truly am. That's a sharp pick.
So it's a 4-piece, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Plus 10,005. So 1005. Yeah.
Wow.
I guess
Yankees money line, Rangers money line, Rays money line, Angels money line plus 1,005. Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be right back though. We're doing March Madness Final Four. We got Final Four tonight too.
Woo!
Scoop and Andy are ready to come too. So Scoop and Andy, me and Toast will be back, and with Scoop and Andy, and we're not gonna wait. Like give me 3 minutes to just switch the templates over. We'll come right back and we'll hang out and bullshit for 10 minutes until
cool. Yeah.
Let me just take a quick piss and switch the templates. I'll be back in 3 minutes on the other link though. So it's like you have to like quit out and then go click on the. You guys.